Welcome, welcome. This is Gabe Hernandez. It is Monday, November 6th, 2023. I had to remind myself what day it was. Uh, there is no op-ed today. There's no op-ed today because I have a special announcement, and it's going to be an interesting one, kind of a nervous one, kind of a scary one, but also kind of an exciting one as well. Uh, in lieu of doing the standard op-ed, what we're going to do is we have this ongoing conversation, and you've listened to me for a few years now at this point, read all the interviews, read all the reviews that we've written, many hundreds, actually thousands at this point, thousands of reviews we've written, uh, appeared on I lost count the number of roundtables and different kind of venues to talk about what's going on with the comic industry, what makes a good comic book, what makes a bad comic book, what makes good comic marketing, what makes bad comic marketing, bad business practices, everything in between, everything you can imagine. But the one thing that we really haven't addressed clearly and concisely and just done it right from the get-go is make a good comic. And so today that's going to change. Uh, uh, kind of interested to see how this turns out, but we're going to try it and see what happens. So effective immediately, we're going to start working on our own creator-owned comic. And what does that mean exactly? That means that at the very least, we're going to work on creating a script from character development, from plot ideation to actually working out the semantics of the script, and all the way till you have a finished script that's ready to go to an artist for collaboration and pencils, inks, colors, everything that happens to it. Now, whether or not we go that last step and actually sell the comic, we'll see how far we get, and let's see how much interest there is in actually making that happen. But at the very least, we kind of want to take our own medicine, and that kind of makes an interesting thumbnail, I think, for the video for YouTube. But we'll see how that turns out. So, just to let you know that pretty soon, what's going to happen next is instead of us just creating a script and saying, "Here you go, here's what we did," we're actually going to record and journal that process from beginning to end. So when we sit down and we talk about, well, what character do we want to work with, we're going to record it all so you can see it exactly what's the thought process and how sometimes haphazard and clumsy, but also kind of interested and just and just juicy that can become when it comes to putting ideas down on paper. Pick the cast of characters, the setting, the plot structure, all of it. We're going to bring you along for that ride every step of the way. And hopefully you'll learn something. Hopefully we'll learn something. And if nothing else, it'll be a fantastic growth opportunity. And if we actually wind up pairing with some artists to help bring it to life and can put it out there, like maybe on Kickstarter or some other platform, uh, you'll be part of that journey as well. So that's the scoop. That's the big announcement for today. So there's no op-ed, but just because now we've got to put a lot of energy and focus on figuring out how we make a decent comic book script. But we want to let you know that's happening. We want to know. We want you along for the ride, and we hope that you'll be even a participant in that process, where you can give us your feedback, let us know how we're doing, let us know how the story's coming along, and how you think it can be better. Because you know your feedback. Ultimately, we write comics not for us, but because storytelling is a giving process, so we write them also for you. And so we want to make sure that it's a comic that people will be interested in reading, not just something that we want to do as a thought exercise. So that's it. That's the big announcement for today. Uh, not a lot of meat in the newsletter today because now all eyes and ears are going to be focused on getting that comic book done. But we just want to let you know that's happening. And if you're interested in following along, please subscribe to the YouTube channel down below. Click subscribe, hit share, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Also, subscribe to the newsletter because we'll have some written content that'll go out that explains where we're going in this journey, what's happening next, and so you can follow along with what's going on. And also, if you're listening on audio podcast, leave a comment down below. Give us a rating. Also follow along. Let us know how we can do better, and happy to take your feedback into consideration because we do this for you, not just for us. So that's it. That's the scoop for today. So let's move on to the reviews from last week and also the reviews that are coming up this week. First of all, we have Killtopia #1 and Evil Lives, the omnibus from Second Sight. Those are both indie submissions. Killtopia is actually, I believe, supposed to be a scout book, but I think we got that separately from the creator. We have Savage Red Sonja #1 from Dynamite, and our pick of the week is The Sacrificers #4 from Image Comics. Rick Remender is knocking out of the park, and he's doing a fantastic job. So if you're not picking up the series, I highly recommend it. We have Heat Seeker Gun Honey series #4 from Titan. King Spawn number 27 from Image, Alice Cooper Volume 2 number 2 from Dynamite. That was good, but in a weird way. I'd recommend you read that review so you can see what we're talking about there. It's strange, but interesting. Vampirella Dead Flowers number 2. That's the series written by Sarah Frazetta, daughter of the great Frank Frazetta. Grim Fairy Tales Volume 2 number 77 from Zenoscope, Almost Dead number 1 from Ablaze. That starts off a new zombie apocalypse story. Victory number 5 from Dynamite. That ends that miniseries from David F. Walker. Gargoyles Dark Ages number 4 from Dynamite. That kicks off a new arc in the Gargoyles prequel series. Loop Guru One Shot from Blood Moon, and Haunted House, a love story number 1 from Blood Moon Comics as well. That last one, Haunted House, a love story, is surprisingly emotional and thoughtful as a love story, but in a haunted house setting. So if you're kind of into that mix of genres, I'd recommend picking that one up, if nothing else, just to kind of see how a different take on the traditional haunted house story. All right, coming up this week, long list, but pretty good list. We have Santos Sisters number 5 and Francis and the Vegas Tramps, also both indie submissions. Big one that's coming up this week, Transformers number 2 from Image Comics. I would keep an eye on this one for probably being our pick of the week. We'll see how that goes, but that's a good bet right there. Scorch number 23 from Image, Creepshow Volume 2 number 3, also from Image, and the Enfield Gang Massacre number 4 from Image. All strong titles coming out from Image. I don't know what's in the Kool-Aid over at Image offices these days, but they're really got some strong titles coming out lately. Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, Fatal Exams number 3 from Dynamite. Project Reese number 4 from Mad Cave. Scarlet Couture, The Munich File number 4, and Bloodborne, The Bleak Dominion number 3 from Titan. We have Army of Darkness Forever number 2. That's their anniversary celebration miniseries. Vampirella Dracula Rage number 3. That's the Vampirella gives birth to a child and deals with all the havoc that comes after series. Adam the Beginning Volume 6 from Titan. Really strong prequel series to Astro Boy. If you like manga and you like Astro Boy, I'd recommend picking up some of those volumes. Mundus Tenebris number 2 from Blood Moon, and The Accursed number 2 also from Blood Moon. And a new one, White River Monster, also from Blood Moon. And we have Midnight Western Theater the Witch Trial Saga number 2 from Scout Comics. So it's a short recording this week, but the big announcement is, for us at least, very huge. We really want you to come along with us on this journey, and we're going to document it every step of the way. And hopefully your insights and your feedback will make us better writers, but also something that we could give back to you for folks that have never been down that path before, and we'll see how it goes. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed listening to the dulcet sounds of my voice on a Monday morning. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening on audio podcast, please leave a rating and give us a comment. We'd love to hear your feedback. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the Comical Opinions newsletter, where all the stuff that we're talking about will come out there first. So that's it. Gabe Hernandez, your publisher in EIC for ComicalOpinions.com. Please have a happy Monday. God bless. And we will talk to you soon.